What's an American problem you're too European to understand?
American here. When I was studying in the UK, I had to send some financial documents back to the US. The only way these documents were considered valid was if the original was mailed in, or if I faxed a copy. When I asked the printing office if they could fax it for me, they looked at me like I was an alien and said the school hadn't owned a fax machines for like a decade. Then they asked me if I still use a VCR.
Ask your doctor about this drug ads.
Australian here. The TV ads for prescription medication always gets me. Like really specific medication too, not just a new over-the-counter painkiller. I think it's good to research medication if you have a condition to be informed about your options. But it's so bizarre to see ads for it in between Property Brothers episodes and ads for Taco Bell.
I've never understood the tipping culture in the US. As an Aussie, tipping just isn't really a thing, except like paying $10 for a drink that costs $9.20 and telling the bartender to keep the change. And that's basically it.
While watching Chelsea vs Manchester United yesterday on NBCSN, during halftime there was a Good RX commercial where the guy is asking a woman if she would like to fill her prescription. He pulled up the phone and showed her that the same pill can cost from $10 to $90 depending on the area. And that Good RX can help her fill the prescription with the cheapest prices. Now someone please explain to me how in the ever-loving fuck is it possible for a drug to cost 10x more depending on your location? Don't they have constant prices like in the rest of the civilized world? Edit. The answers to my inquiry are even more fucked up. What the fuck, America? You're getting robbed in broad daylight.
Why people censor swears that are totally obvious.
How much do I tip? 10%? 15%? Do I tip everywhere? Why isn't the tax included? Why does the tip vary? Why are the waiters so underpaid? Edit. Also, why do you have to do your tax bill? You could literally go to prison, but it's like a guessing game from what I heard.
I'm too European to understand how swearing and curse words are such a big deal in movies and songs, but violence and guns are taken with a grain of salt.
How strongly Americans feel about the flag. I saw a photographer get torn to pieces online because someone was standing on the tiniest bit of the flag and people went fuck ape shit. In the UK most people probably couldn't spot if the Union flag was round the wrong way.
30 degrees Fahrenheit.
Having to remember that cars can turn on a red light. I know this is a thing. I've known this for 10 years. I still forget and nearly die every time I need to cross a road when I'm in the US, ETA. I have learned many things in this comment thread, and am formally changing my answer to traffic laws varying between states. The red light turn thing still terrifies me though.
Lobbying. I never understand how every politician on both sides gets away with legalized bribery and everyone just accepts it. I understand the need for specialist interest groups to promote their ideas, but to be allowed to visibly finance a politician and rate their friendliness to your cause with no repercussions is insane to me. It's bribery no matter how you dress it up.
Why tipping is considered part of someone's paycheck?
Student debt. I pay €20 per semester tuition in Austria.
The idolization of politicians. They are public servants, similar to a courthouse clerk or a city hall coordinator. They are not rock stars. You don't need to scream their name, buy their merch, fully commit your life to them and believe everything they say. Just treat them like public servants. Sure, they get power and position, but hold them accountable when they abuse it. Don't let corporations and politicians take over. The political system is created by the people, for the people. It just boggles the mind.
Nipples, or in general the hypersexualization of nudity.
The lack of maternity rights and maternity leave. Edit. Here are the UK employment rights for comparison. https://www.acas.org.uk/your-maternity-leave-pay-and-other-rights. Edit 2. Getting a lot of angry men asking about paternity rights. How about campaign for them if you want them? But maternity leave is primarily for the mother to recover from pregnancy and birth and bond with the infant. I'm all for both parents having rights, but the primary reason for maternity leave is for the mother to recover.
Limited sick days.
Probably not really European but Finnish, memes about forgetting to connect your phone to Wi-Fi. Here we have unlimited internet and it's working almost everywhere.
Time to sort by controversial and eat some popcorn.
Their toilet stalls are so fucked up it's unbelievable. Huge gaps in the side you can see people through, huge gaps at the top and bottom, and they don't have occupied signs that show when the door is locked. I was listening to an American podcast recently where they suggested having a light above the stall to show when it's in use. They don't have a clue, lol.
Australian here, don't understand why tax isn't automatically added to price tags.
With no intent to be rude, but I can't understand how so many people eat themselves to the point of needing a mobility scooter or the point of being bedbound. I live in Sweden and I believe that the absolutely heaviest person I've ever seen in 30 years was about 400 pounds.
Not European but driving manual cars. Where I'm from, most people learn stick at 16 to 18.
Living paycheck to paycheck despite making like $4,000 a month.
21 drinking age like WHAAAAT. You can vote, go join the army, get married, have children and drive, but you're too immature to drink.
Paying for an ambulance. Seriously, like WTF?
Not European but a German girl asked me if I lost my job how long they would keep paying me until I got a new job and I just started laughing. Edit, Jesus Christ, people, I mean I'm not European, which means that I am not exactly who the prompt is aimed at. I know Germany is in Europe FFS, you fucking detectives. Second edit, everyone says, unemployment, and I looked into how much I can get for that and I started laughing again.
Two-party system and both are messed up.
Expensive required textbooks that you have to buy to take a university class.
The confusing imperial measurement system and U.S. customary units.
Having to do your tax bill, I mean, the IRS know how much you earn, so why can't they just take it out? Damn, I swear they want you to fuck up so they can put you in jail, fine you.
I never understood four things in us: healthcare, or mostly health don't care, prices are written on goods without taxes, toilets that looks like small lakeshore that have only one knob to set intensity and temperature of water.
The amount of homeless people and the amount of homeless mental patients.
Since my only contact with American culture is through the internet, I don't know which of the American problems are actual problems and which are just whining and overblown bullshit.
You Americans eat like you've got free health care.
Joining the army for college money and free health care, also how relafious they are.
Why don't y'all have bidets?
I'm an American but I have a friend who is Italian from Italy. She doesn't understand how sweet everything is, including pasta sauce and bread, and she doesn't understand our obsession with bragging about our heritage. She says if you are born in American, you are American. Not Greek, Italian, German on your mom's side, Dutch, English, Scottish on your dad's side.
Caring about other people's food. As a Pole, I don't care how do you like your pierogi, paisi, kartas, bigos, etc., but damn me if I ask in the US for a well-done steak. Or if I order a Hawaiian pizza.